So today I want to make an announcement about the content that I'm going to be providing on Substack. People have been asking me to come to Substack for a while. I used to write really long form thoughts and ideas on Facebook because at the time I felt like it was a way to contribute to some of the conversations that we're having as a country. But on that platform, what ended up happening was while there were some people who quietly got something out of what it was I was offering, there were more people who were loudly or hitting my DMs telling me how they disagreed with me. And some of them would say some things that were harmful to me and to my family. And so I decided to get off of Facebook. But recently I decided to jump on Substack, and I found it to be a platform where it's like the platform I've been waiting for because it enables me to do a lot of things in one space. Because right now I write, I make videos, I just like make music and different things. I do stand-up comedy because I'm the type of person where I just need to express myself because I am. So Substack is a platform that enables me to do all that. And so out of inspiration for the season that we're in as a country and the world, I have decided that I am going to not only just write the same kind of articles that I used to write, I'm going to start writing stories and even books on Substack because it's just conducive to the way that I want to communicate. And so if you are a paid subscriber to Substack, you will get chapters of the books that I'm writing as they unfold. And I also intend to create some courses where that I'll be hosting on another platform, but I'm really seriously thinking about also putting them on Substack. It may be a larger subscription price. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. But what I do want to say is that if you are living in this time, in this season of confusion, and you are looking for clarity, I'm not going to bring you clarity. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call the confusion out. And I'm going to invite you to work that out inside of yourself through the process of my writing, my videos, my comedy, whatever it is. And hopefully you will find something of yourself in this content, something permission giving that allows you to live as a full human being. Because so many of us have lived our lives completely robbed of our humanity. And I personally am not about it anymore. One thing I should add is that another reason why I went to Substack, and if you go to Substack, you will find that I wrote this here, is there are a lot of people who respond to things that I write or things that I say, and I am not talking to them. Like, I am not trying to communicate to them, but because I had open and public platforms, sometimes they thought that because I wrote something, I was talking to them. And sometimes because of a misguided sense of loyalty to the human species, I would sometimes try to engage with the people. But I realized that wasn't doing me any favors, and it probably wasn't doing them any favors either. So I hereby say that if you disagree with me, I don't care, don't tell me, and I'm not talking to you. Go find somebody that you agree with and leave me alone. So that being said, I will be providing different content, and I'm about to launch a new book. And it wasn't intended to be a writing book. It may be a short book. We'll see what the spirit moves through me and creates. But I am going to be writing a book that's inspired by my own personal journey with the writings and the teachings of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This past MLK Day was extraordinary in that something else happened on that same day that I don't really feel like giving any energy to. But what came out of that tension was a new and I think personally profound insight on when he said, darkness can't drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate can't drive out hate, only love can do that. And it hit hard for me in a way that it never has before, as I saw his celebration and the other thing in juxtaposition to one another. And I've chosen the path that he was on toward love. And so everything that I do is going to be coming from that place. Some people might not feel like it's love, But if you come out of the darkness and the light turns on, you feel like, I can't take it. And that's probably how you'll feel if you're in my space, because if you're a hater, you're going to feel some kind of way when love hits you. And so if you don't want to feel that way, just get away from me and stay away from me, because I really don't care. So that being said, for those of you who are on my Substack now, those of you who are on a free subscription, I would encourage you, at least for a while the book chapters are coming out, to get on Substack and get a subscription so that you can get that content, because I won't write for no reason. I don't speak for no reason. I speak, write, and do everything I do for individual and community thriving and for spiritual liberation of all beings, regardless of everything. When I say all, I mean all. So let's see what gets created. I invite you to join me, and if you want to support, get a subscription. It would help me continue to write, because right now I am what I call time rich, but eventually I may have to get a job and trade my time for money, and I won't be able to write at the rate that I would like to. I'm still going to write regardless. It just won't be at the rate that I would like to. But if you would like to support me in writing at the rate that I would like to help contribute to the lightening of this load that we have upon ourselves, then I encourage you to do it. I'm going to write either way, so if you don't, you just don't. But if you want to accelerate it in your life and in the life of others, then please do. I'm always going to have free content as well, and pretty substantial previews of what I'm writing. So you'll still get something out of it, and I encourage you to share it, because I promise you, most people are not going to be writing how I'm writing, what I'm writing, about what I'm writing, because I'm me. So I'm the only one that's going to write like this. At any rate, that's my encouragement to you. I love you. Well, I love some of you. And let's see what happens. Peace.